Cooper Marcher here. Well, yesterday was an exciting day, if you like that kind of thing. I had an appointment with the Burlington Emergency and Specialist Veterinarians, which is a very swanky place, I must say. The day began like any other, but we didn't get up as early as we usually do. Mom seemed to lounge around in bed instead of feeding me. And that was okay, I just slept in as well. I didn't know then, though, that she wasn't going to feed me until much later after my appointment, or I would have been cranky. So at about 8:30 a.m., she crammed me into my cat carrier, which is now about 2 sizes too small for me. I don't usually ride in that thing, so I knew something different was happening. I let her know I wasn't incredibly pleased with this whole new development, but otherwise, I kind of took it in stride. We arrived and she wheeled me in. Soon they came to get us and took us into a nice room. A lovely technician liked me a lot and let me out of my carrier so I could roam around the room. Then the vet, Allison, came in to see us, and we both really liked her. She is so nice. She could see my head shaking, some, because I seem to have a harder time hiding it if I'm anxious. I was a little anxious, but not too bad. After that, a technician came to get me, and they took blood. My mom had let them know that she wasn't crazy about my leg getting shaved for a blood test, so they very carefully got the sample, and no shaving. So I still have every bit of my fluff. In fact, the vet said if I were her cat, she would feel exactly the same way, because she called me beautiful. I got a thorough neurological examination and the blood work, and then they did a lot of x-rays. I was pretty darn cooperative, if I have to say so myself. I only struggled a tiny bit because I really do like to be a helpful boy. The vet said I was the biggest domestic cat she had ever seen. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not, but I think it was because she just kept calling me beautiful. The technician carried me around to meet other people because she wanted people to see me, because she thought I was beautiful. Not to brag, but I seem to make quite a splash wherever I go. I do give it my best. Mom and I came home and awaited the test results. So far, the blood work, x-rays, and neurological exam are all normal. And no, I don't have an ear problem or an eye problem. It's a tremor, like my head shakes, tiny little tremors. So, anyway, the next step would be an MRI and something about spinal fluid. But my mom and the vet agreed that we may wait about 4 weeks and see how things go. The last couple of days, I think I've been a little bit better while at home. So maybe it will get better. I sure hope so. Apparently these types of symptoms can be very tricky to figure out, and sometimes they can't figure them out at all. We are prepared to get the other tests done, if that seems like the thing to do, but right now we haven't made that decision. When we were finishing up my appointment, I climbed up in the chair next to my mom and crawled into her lap. I never do that. But she is my safe place to fall. I never got to eat my breakfast until almost noon, I must tell you. After that, I felt good and took a nap. I had a visitor after that, and I was feeling very good. Thank you to all of you who've been so concerned about me and, of course, my mom. We definitely will keep you posted, but right now, things are just kind of status quo. Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.